What's up guys, this is Nick. This is a demo of the Boss PS-6 Harmonist pedal. This is replacing the Boss PS5 Super Shifter. I'm a big fan of the Super Shifter. I'm also a big fan of the PS3 pitch shifter delay. So I thought I would do a video of these two side by side and show you what's changed, what's gone from the PS5, what's new in the PS6. Let's start. The PS5 Super Shifter offered the Harmonist function, which allowed you to pick a specific key to play in. The Harmonist simplifies that by allowing you to choose major or minor, and you can use any key that you want. I'm going to go ahead and set this for key of A, major. The shift knob on the PS6 is the same as the pitch knob on the PS5 Super Shifter. They've changed up some of the functions of the shift knob, but it's basically the same principle. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this on. We have the PS6 in A major. We have the shift knob all the way up, and that's going to give us a third. And these animations are the same for both major and minor. The pitch shifter function works just the same as the PS5 Super Shifter. The only difference is that you have a few less options to work with as far as the shift knob goes, but you still have 3 voice harmonies. We have the shift knob in the 12 o'clock position. That is 3 half steps up. Let's go ahead and switch keys. I'm going to just do E major. And by the way, I'm well aware that I'm not a great player. This is only for demonstration purposes. So the Detune feature in the PS6 sounds very similar to the PS5. The only difference is that it actually takes away the timing function in the PS5, which I think is unnecessary, and it lets you choose a cent amount to detune by. So this is what it sounds like. My favorite feature of the Boss PS-6 is the S-bend, which is super bend feature. It combines the tremolo arm and flutter features from the PS5 in a way that I think is actually more usable. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn that there. Now this is always on. Oh, side note on the PS5, the reason why I've got it in this video is that I think the tremolo arm and flutter functions, they were impractical, and they also killed your tone. Let's go ahead and switch to my distortion channel. Okay. There's something tinny about that sound, and if you're trying to use the tremolo arm and flutter functions on the PS5, some part of your tone is just being lost or digitally altered when you've got it like that. The S-bend feature in the PS6 Harmonist pedal doesn't seem to kill your tone as much. This time around you don't have a choice of mix. Your mix knob, or what's called balance knob, is replaced as the rise time, and your key is the fall time. So let's go ahead and set this. This is for 1 octave up. I'm going to go ahead and set this for 2 octaves up, and let's set these just about 12 o'clock, and we'll have something like this. Actually does some really weird animations. Okay, this setting right here is going down by 2 octaves with a vibrato. This setting right here is going up by 2 octaves with the vibrato. This setting is going up and down 2 octaves at the same time. One of my favorite uses for pitch shifting is really for using octaves. I love using an octave up or an octave down. The PS5 Super Shifter was great because you could use the Harmonist function in 1 octave up, and you could get a really nice, clean sounding tone without that digital warble kind of thing that you get from a whammy pedal. Whereas if you were to use the regular pitch shifter function, you would get this digital warble kind of. One thing I didn't like about the PS5 was that using an octave down just seemed really kind of tinny and not full sounding. So let's go ahead and set this for Harmonist. We'll set this for an octave down. Okay, now I'm going to compare that with the PS6. I really think the PS6, it doesn't have the same octave up sound that the PS5 has, but using an octave down sounds a lot cleaner than the PS5. So let's set that for an octave down. I'm going to turn the balance back here, and we're on minor function, minor. Major, minor doesn't matter. So there you have it. That's the Boss PS-6 Harmonist pedal. I gotta be honest, I originally wasn't planning on keeping this pedal. I was just gonna do this video and send it back to Guitar Center for the money, but I'm actually really surprised at what this can do. It kind of simplifies the pitch shifting from the Super Shifter. It doesn't quite have the octave up sound from the PS5 that I really enjoy, but using an octave down sounds way better. And using the S-bend, the Super Bend feature, for these extra animations that it can do just sounds really natural. I think Boss really took the time to figure out what was practical and cut out anything that was unnecessary, and they put it in this pedal. Hey guys, a couple of quick things. The first is that this is actually the second version of this video. The first version reached about 1,400 hits in about a month and a half before I decided to take it down because a couple of you guys pointed out to me that I mispronounced the word harmonist throughout the video like an idiot. So I decided to do some overdubs. While I'm at it, I'd like to address the most frequently asked question that I've been receiving from you guys. The harmony modes between the PS6 and the PS5. If you're shifting up on the PS6, I think it sounds just about the same as the PS5. If you're doing a third or a fifth or a sixth up, it still sounds about the same. I think it has just the same kind of digital warble kind of sound that I'm talking about. If you're shifting down a little bit with the PS6, I think there's a little bit of improvement there. I tried to show that with the octave shifting. I did not use the other harmonies because I just did not have enough time.